everyone, welcome to my Crochet Corner. Today, I'm super excited to share a fun and easy project that's perfect for summer, a vibrant handmade crochet summer bag. Inspired by a chic bag I spotted at Zara, but with a fresh twist using vivid summer colors I picked from Pinterest. And the best part? We're using just one stitch, the double crochet, making it perfect for beginners. Summer is all about bright colors, light vibes, and easygoing style. So, I wanted to create a bag that's not only stylish, but also simple enough for anyone to make. Whether you're new to crochet or just looking for a quick project, this bag is for you. Materials needed. Here's what you'll need. Yarn in your choice of vivid summer colors. I spent some time on Pinterest looking at summer color palettes. I chose these bright, happy colors that remind me of beach days and sunshine. Feel free to pick your own palette. The beauty of crochet is how personal you can make it. You'll also need a 5.0mm H crochet hook, scissors and yarn needle for weaving in ends, stitch markers optional, and this is the Zara bag that I was inspired by to start this project. I created a simple color palette where and how I would change the colors. I wanted to have a visual plan, and this is how I started, to end up with this beautiful, colorful bag. Starting the base. We'll start by making a foundation chain. Make a slip knot. For this bag, chain 80 stitches. I am recommending making a swatch of 10 stitches to check the length with the yarn you're working. Chain 10 plus 3 stitches for the turning chain. And work 1 round of double crochet regular stitch. Measure your swatch and decide the length of the bag. If your swatch of 10 stitches is 6 inch, then calculate how many stitches you'll need for the base. Write and comment if you want me to explain more how the process of calculating is done. I explained it in one of my previous bag tutorial videos, but feel welcome to comment below. Work the chain base and I'll meet you at the end. This is what happens. The double crochet stitch. If you're new to double crochet, here's a quick refresher. Yarn over, insert your hook into the 4th stitch from the chain. Yarn over again. Pull through, yarn over. Pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. Easy, right? Continue double crocheting across the row. I chose a silky acrylic yarn which is very slippery. If you're a beginner, choose cotton yarn that is more thicker. Use the video tutorial for absolute beginners from my channel to make use of this stitch. Work double crochet DC across the row. The double crochet abbreviation is DC, and the sign that you'll find in the crochet scheme is this one. Continue double crochets, and at the end of the row, you should come out with this chain. Adding color stripes. To add those vivid summer stripes, we switch colors. At the end of the row, fasten off and cut your yarn end. Leave a tail that is long enough for weave in. Changing color. We join the new color with a slip stitch and keep crocheting. Let's do it. Insert your hook into the slip stitch. Then insert into the last chain from the previous row. Yarn over and pull through both loops, the previous and the new color. Don't make it too tight as I did. Continue with 3 chains. And we are working regular double crochets. Yarn over. Now recap of what a regular double crochet means. You see that V shape on the ridge of your row. When inserting the hook into a stitch, place it under both loops at the top of the stitch, the V shape formed by the stitch. If you are a beginner, make sure that you understand the difference between regular double crochet, back loop, and front loop. The results may be very different, and here we are working regular stitches only to create a flat look. Continue with double crochets until the end of the row. The whole bag front and back panels we are working with double crochet regular stitches. It is very easy, and the beauty of this is the color combination. This creates a beautiful striped effect that's bright and cheerful. Follow the color pattern that you have decided on. In my case, I have 2 repeating rows of that color. When I reach the end of this row, this means that I don't need to change the yarn. the very last stitch work a double crochet into the opening between the chains. Chain 3 and turn your work around. We work the same pattern, regular double crochet across the row. It is very satisfying, isn't it? Building the bag. We are working 2 panels of identical rectangular pieces. Follow the color change and the pattern that you desire. When you need to change the color, fasten off and cut the edge. Start the new color with a slip stitch. Insert the hook and pull through both colors. Work 3 chain stitches and turn around your work. Then again, regular double crochet across. Continue like this. Change the colors where desired. I have in total 21 rows in my pattern. If you are using a hook that is 5mm or less, 21 rows should work for you as well. Make 2 identical pieces for front and back panels. Now the beauty of that bag is assembly of the pieces. We have in total 80 stitches. We'll count 25 from each side and mark them. Use a stitch marker or a piece of yarn if you don't own yet a marker. Fold and attach both into one marker. We are forming that ridge that is in front and the back of the bag. Make that marking for both pieces. Then we will weave in the ends and assemble both pieces. Weave in the ends. For the weave in, I am going to use a yarn needle. Grab the yarn end and thread the tail through it. Weave the tail under your work by going under few stitches. Snip any excess yarn. And that's it. Just now you have to do it with all the tails. Honestly, this is the most boring part of this project. Creating the bag shape. When you fold the pieces, put the one above the other facing the folding upright. Now we are going to assemble both front and back panels. Take the yarn that you're going to use and make a slip stitch. Insert your hook in the bottom corner ending stitches of both panels and pull through. I'm going to use a single crochet for the assembling, but you can use whatever stitch you desire. For those of you who are beginners, insert your hook into the next loop of both panels. Yarn over and pull through. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through both. And that's it, easy. Continue until the end of the bottom connecting both panels. At the corners, make 4 crochet stitches for more strength. At the sides, work 2 stitches into each double crochet and 1 in the opening between the colors. Continue like this, connecting the sides. I didn't have the chance to record it and will try to explain it. At the sides, at the level of row 11, I left an opening to form the handle's starting point. The front and back panel folding where we put the markers, I crochet them together like this. The thing is that on the front we would like to have this ridge. That, depending on the viewpoint, is giving a beautiful color palette of the whole bag. Making the handles. For the handles, chain 60 stitches for each handle. Then work double crochet all along. It seemed very stretchy to me and I made additional row of single crochets. You can adjust the length depending on how you want to wear your bag, shoulder or handheld. Make 2 of them. Attach them securely to the inside top edges of the bag with slip stitches. Look at this gorgeous summer bag, bright, fun, and perfect for carrying your essentials on a sunny day. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed making this simple double crochet summer bag as much as I did. Don't forget to share your creations with me in the comments. I'd love to see your colorful bags. If you're new here, hit subscribe for more beginner-friendly crochet projects. Happy crocheting and enjoy your summer vibes.